David, just wanted to get your top of the head thoughts on how you think tonight went for you.
Um, Not bad. Could have tried. Wish I could have ended, a couple of bats a little bit earlier, but being able to get outs with runners in scoring position and guys on base, that's good to be able to go out there and put up zeros.
Um, what's your feeling just in general about transitioning here from the bullpen to the rotation, kind of in midseason, kind of impromptu? You excited? What are your thoughts going forward?
Yeah, I mean, whatever these guys want me to do, I'm willing to do for them. Starting obviously is something I've done for a very long time now, but I've also enjoyed being in the bullpen as well. So whatever is asked of me moving forward, I'm all for it.
What was communicated to you as far as what's next? Are you going to be in the rotation here for a while? Is that kind of the plan?
I know I'm taking BP tomorrow, and then I'll wait for further guidance.
Sounds good. Thanks, David.
Questions from Fabiana. Go ahead.
Hey, David. Sort of on that note, I know you've sort of expressed an openness to doing whatever, but is there a sense of familiarity that you can sort of lean on when you're a starter? And as you potentially get stretched out more and more, is that sort of going to feel more comfortable for you?
Yeah, that's what I've done for a very long time. So it's starting is the bullpen can be tough at times. Not knowing when you're going to go in or whatever it is. As a starter, especially at home, first pitch is at 7:10. You kind of have a routine leading up into that point. But other than that, the mound is still 60 feet, 6 inches away, and go out there and try and put up zeros.
And now that you've had a chance to sort of do both, which do you feel like has been more stressful on your body or easier for you to sort of handle, or is it just about developing that routine?
Starting might be more stressful because it's more pitches at one time. But I've bounced back extremely well from the times that I've thrown the bullpen. Even a couple weeks ago, whenever I threw, in a lot of games in a week span, I still told them I was ready to go. Felt good. Everything has bounced back really well.
And then you've talked a lot about how much you like to hit. Just a chance for rotation probably means you get a lot more at-bats at least.
Say that one more time?
If you are in the rotation, I'm sure that would mean a lot more chances for at-bats at the very least. Is that exciting?
Yeah. That means I'm getting outs and we're, going through the lineup. I just gotta get my timing down a little bit. Just AJ went deep, and then he was sitting 96 against me. That made it tough. Hit that first one pretty good, right over Mookie's head. But just it's a timing thing. All hitters go through little slumps, and I'm 0 for my last 4 right now.
Thanks, David.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
David, just wondering, is there a difference to building up your innings during the regular season as opposed to spring training, or is it kind of the same?
Honestly, I think it's easier to do it in season as opposed to spring training because spring training, it's that's the first time you're really throwing with that intensity. And for me, spring training is always kind of the toughest part of the season to get through. It's those buildups. But right now, with the amount of times that I've thrown and times I've played catch, I personally think it would be easier to do it now than in spring training. But don't know. I've never really done it. That's just it's kind of the way I feel. I think I threw 55 pitches tonight, and still felt good whenever I was out there on the mound. So I think it's easier to do it now as opposed to in spring training.
Thanks.
Next question is Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
David, you hit 96 a couple times in that third inning. Do you feel like there was more in the tank tonight?
Yeah. I mean, I felt good, through my entire outing. It's always good. I mean, I feel like the games that I've started or opened this year, my velos, have been a little bit higher. I mean, that's just being able to get in the weight room before, get stretched, by Travis, doing my stuff in the training room, and then, going straight out to throw. That's what I've always done. And, my body, it feels really good whenever I start.
What will you do over the break? Will you try to, I don't know, simulate a game or whatever you can do to, is there something you want to do to stretch out even more?
I can get my 4-year-old son out a lot of times in a row. So if he wants to stand in, I'll get him out a lot. But I plan on playing catch, at my house. Just, I'll be ready for the second half, whenever they tell me what's going on.
Okay, thanks.
Last one's from Carrie. Go ahead.
David, how is your body bounced back from some of the longer outings that you've pitched in this year?
How's my body bounced back from
some of the longer outings you've had this year?
Good, really good. I threw, I think, 40 pitches, 2 outings ago. Today might have been my longest. Well, maybe not. Maybe the Cardinals. I labored through a couple innings against those guys, but it's bounced back fine. It just it feels good.